Do you ever feel like no matter how hard you try, saving money just doesn't happen? Like you're putting in the effort, cutting back here and there, but somehow your savings account just doesn't grow the way you want it to. Yeah, you're not alone. Here's the thing, it's not your fault. Most people just don't know the right tricks and strategies to really make saving easier. But don't worry, because today I am going to tell you about the 27-40 rule. The 27-40 rule breaks that 10K up into little chunks to save that real quickly adds up to 10K. So why 27-40? $27.40 is the amount of money you need to save each day to get to 10K in 1 year. The math is simple. 2740 times 365 days in a year is $10,001. Sounds easy, right? So how can you actually do this? I'm gonna share 5 super simple, science-backed ways to help you save $10,000 faster than you think. Let's dive in. Tip 1. Automate your savings. First up, let's talk about automation. There's actually research from a 2004 study that found people who automate their savings end up saving almost 4 times more money than those who don't. And the best part? You don't have to stress about it at all. Here's the deal. When you automate your savings, you take the whole pain of setting money aside out of the equation. Psychologists call it loss aversion. Basically, losing money feels way worse than gaining it, so manually transferring your savings feels like a loss. But if you automate it, you won't even notice. Here's how it works in real life. Let's say you get paid into your checking account. You set it up so that, on the same day, a chunk of your paycheck automatically moves to a separate savings account. One account is for your monthly bills and fun stuff, groceries, gas, maybe your coffee runs. The other account? That's your savings, untouched. By the end of the month, anything you haven't used from your spending account? Yep, that goes straight into savings too. It's literally set it and forget it, and before you know it, you're well on your way to hitting that 10K goal without lifting a finger. Tip 2. Break down your savings goal. Alright, let's tackle that big number, $10,000. That sounds pretty intimidating, right? But here's a trick. Instead of focusing on that massive goal, break it down into smaller, bite-sized pieces. Think about it this way, $10,000 a year is actually just about $833 a month. Still seems like a lot? Let's break it down even more. It's only $27.30 a day. Suddenly, saving $27 a day feels a whole lot more doable than trying to stash away 10K all at once. Now let's make it even easier. Where can you find that $27 each day? It could be something as simple as bringing lunch from home instead of ordering takeout. That's $10 to $15 saved right there. Skip the fancy coffee for a homemade cup, and boom, there's another $5. Even canceling those subscriptions you barely use could save you $30 a month. Little things like that, added up daily, can make a huge difference by the end of the year. By making these small tweaks, saving $10,000 isn't just possible, it's way easier than you think. Tip 3. Use the power of present bias to your advantage. Let's talk about something called present bias. Basically, it's our natural tendency to prioritize instant gratification over long-term rewards. It's why we choose to splurge on things today rather than save for the future. We want that dopamine hit now. But here's the good news. You can actually use this to your advantage. Instead of thinking of your small savings as little sacrifices, try flipping your mindset. Every time you skip that latte or cook at home, don't see it as missing out. Frame it as building towards something bigger, like that $10,000 savings goal. Each small choice isn't just a tiny cut. It's a piece of a much larger, exciting puzzle. Here's a cool trick to make this easier. Whenever you save a bit, picture the bigger goal you're working toward. Maybe even set a reminder on your phone with a picture or a note about that goal. This way, you're constantly associating those small daily decisions with something rewarding in the future. Suddenly, the little things feel more like steps forward, not sacrifices. Tip 4. Control your emotional spending. Let's dive into emotional spending, something companies know all too well. Big brands like Amazon and Nike spend billions figuring out how to trigger our emotions, making us click that Buy Now button without a second thought. They know how to tap into our impulses, making us believe we need that new gadget or those trendy shoes right this second. But here's the thing. You can take control. One simple strategy is the cooling off period. When you feel the urge to buy something, don't hit purchase right away. Instead, wait 24 hours or even 30 days. Often, that initial excitement fades, and you realize you don't actually need it. Another great tip is to ask yourself, is this a want or a need? If it's a want, give it some time before deciding if it's really worth it. Here's a quick personal story. I used to buy random stuff just because it was on sale. I'd convince myself it was a good idea, but half the time I'd barely use the item. So I started giving myself a cooling off period, and it worked. A lot of those impulse buys never happened because I realized they weren't necessary. It's amazing how much you can save when you let your emotions settle before spending. Tip 5. Visualize your why. Saving money becomes a whole lot easier when you've got a strong, personal why behind it. Whether it's providing a better future for your family, reaching a big life goal, or even just having financial freedom, having a deep emotional reason can keep you motivated on days when saving feels tough. This ties into something called the Golden Circle, a concept by Simon Sinek. He talks about how success comes when your actions are aligned with your core values, starting with why you're doing something. And this applies perfectly to saving money. If your why is strong enough, the how and the what, like cutting expenses and putting money aside, will follow naturally. For example, my why is to give my family a comfortable life. Whenever I'm tempted to splurge on something unnecessary, I remind myself of that bigger picture. Try creating your own why, whether it's for your loved ones or a dream you're working toward. Keep it front and center, and you'll find it a lot easier to stay on track with your savings goals. Tip 6. Master the future value of money. Let's talk about the future value of money. Basically, $100 today is worth more than $100 a year from now because of inflation and the potential interest you can earn on that money over time. This concept is a game changer when it comes to saving and investing. Here's where it gets practical. By understanding how compound interest works, you can make your money grow faster than you might think. Even small savings, when invested, can multiply over time. For instance, if you put just $100 a month into something like the S&P 500, which has historically grown at about 7 to 8% a year, in 10 years you'd have way more than the $12,000 you originally invested. That's the power of the future value of money. So instead of thinking of your savings as just sitting in a bank account, start viewing it as an investment in your future. Every little bit you save today can grow into something much bigger down the line. Alright, let's quickly recap. We talked about the 27-40 rule, the amount of money you need to save each day on average to get to 10K in 1 year. We talked about automating your savings, breaking down your goals, using present bias to your advantage, controlling emotional spending, visualizing your why, and understanding the future value of money. These simple strategies can help you save faster and with less stress. Now it's time to take that first step, whether it's setting up an automated transfer or figuring out your deeper reason for saving. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more great content.